Question 1229. Assuming a biblical Jesus, was he Catholic?
He was Jewish.
No, he was Jewish.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes and no.
Catholicism hadn't been invented yet. Everybody else came up with it after he died and went to heaven, right? So no, he wasn't.
But
Catholic.
they claim that they are the Church of Jesus. That is the. By definition, he was the first one.
They also claim that Peter was the first pope, don't they?
Yeah. Well, Peter was the first pope, but Peter and the rest of the disciples put together the church based on the teachings of Jesus. But Jesus himself was not Catholic. He was I'm a former Catholic. Well, I guess I'm a Catholic forever. I don't know. I was baptized and all of that and became Catholic. But
once saved, always saved.
So I'm totally fine, guys. I haven't been excommunicated, so it's okay.
Well, did Jesus believe in himself?
Yes, he believed in himself. He said,
Well, he's Catholic then.
Well, no, but he believed in himself as the Son of God and all that stuff. But he never actually called himself the Son of God. Other people called him the Son of God.
So
and
wait a minute, did Jesus consume his own blood and his own flesh?
He did not.
Yes. Well, no, technically he must have done.
Well,
he wouldn't have to.
Because internally you're eating your own stuff all the time.
But the sacrament.
What do you mean by that, Dave?
Well, stuff inside your mouth is dying all the time, and you consume it.
Oh, okay. I don't even know.
Okay. I thought maybe you could shoot in a really wide arc.
I thought you meant he bit his nails or something.
Biting his nails would work.
I mean, the whole body and blood of Christ is from the Last Supper, where he goes, "This is my body," and he brings out the bread and he brings out the wine, and that's all symbolic of his last dinner with his disciples. It wasn't made into a ritual until after he passed.
Apparently, according to Dan Simmons, they got it all wrong, and it was meant to be literal, the blood and the flesh of Jesus, and then after he was dead,
it has to be turned
disciples.
into that. That's
symbolic.
That's the miracle of it. It's the
transubstantiation.
Yeah, the transubstantiation. So it's nothing until the priest blesses it and it becomes the body and blood of Christ. But that wasn't the thing that happened when he was here. That was something that was established after he left.
How kind of like disgusting is that though? Like, that you're drinking Jesus's blood and eating his flesh, like.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think it's any. I mean, it's one of those weird things. You get your initial disgust from it, but it's no different to eating a pork chop.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, but it doesn't taste like that at all. And you're supposed to fast before you take it.
Are you?
And so that's how. Yeah,
So
you're
it's
supposed
nutritious.
to not eat anything until you go in the Catholic faith. You're not supposed to eat anything until you go on Sunday. And so a lot of people who are very devout Catholics will go to an early mass, and then they'll take the body and blood of Christ, and then they'll go and have pig out on a breakfast or something afterwards. But
I was brought up Catholic, and it sounds to me, Mel, that you were a super Catholic. You were like Catholic double plus.
That's what they do where I'm at. Like in the South, we have super Catholics here, but also keep in mind, right across the street are the super Baptists and the super Nazarenes and the super Pentecostals and the super Lutherans. They're all super. I mean, there's like 5 churches within 2 miles of each other or less. I mean, I could go jogging and pass 5 different denominations of Jesus.
When you die, is there like a little? When you die and go to heaven, is there like a little cafe on the corner, like where you can go and get pieces of Jesus and
Man, I don't know, maybe
order cups of his blood?
it'd be like Starbucks. You just put on a name. I would like my double latte Jesus with a little extra salvation.
You go in there for breakfast. You go in there for breakfast, and you can get holy pancakes and King of the Juice. Orange.
Oh,
In other words,
Oh, dear.
oh get out.
starting to actually imagine like some dystopian society where cannibalism is perfectly fine as long as our diet is only messiahs, and it's okay.
But King of the Juice. Oh my God! There is actually a coffee shop not far from here that kind of goes along that line, John, to where it's totally about it's called Hebrews.
Oh, man.
dear.
It's like a mile and a half away from my house. I can walk there and go get me a coffee from
And then
Hebrews.
they pour your they pour your coffee into your cup through their stigmata.
You can go in there. I haven't gone in there because I don't think I could do it with a straight face.
When you ask for the
So-
cold brew, the person with the stigmata just shoves their hand into a tub of ice. Just
Yeah.
give this a minute.
Oh man.
Right.
up there.
The chat is convinced that he's not Catholic.
Oh, everybody's
That's
wrong.
it.
That's fine.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.